I'm gonna jump straight into my computer, and I think one of the most important updates of the day is that Claude Anthropic, they have partnered with SpaceX, and let us read through this tweet. We have agreed to a partnership with SpaceX that will substantially increase our compute capacity. This, along with our other recent compute deals, means that we have been able to increase our usage limits for Claude Code and the Claude API. If someone is subscribed to Claude, let us know in the comments if you are seeing an improvement. But this on paper seems really interesting. Effective today, we are doubling Claude Code's 5-hour rate limits for Pro, Max, and Team plans, and then they are also removing the peak hour limit reductions on Claude Code for Pro and Max plans, and substantially raising our API rate limits for Opus model. This seems super cool, guys. And basically, the thing is that as we move into the future, this compute capacity, ideally, this shouldn't be a problem. But the thing is that right now, scaling the compute capacity, that is something that companies have to invest in. And in future, let's hope it gets even better. There should be a point where compute capacity shouldn't be a problem, and people should be at the frontiers of AI doing the revolutionary stuff. And just imagine how beautiful the future would be. So then they say that our agreement with SpaceX means that we will use all the compute capacity at their Colossus one data center. This will give them 300 megawatts of additional capacity to deploy within the month. So let's go to the internet and search about the Colossus one data center. As of May 2026, Anthropic is taking over full compute capacity of XAI's Colossus one data center in Memphis, Tennessee, located at 3231. Okay, so it says XAI's Colossus one data center, and by the way, XAI and SpaceX, they are going to merge, so it's like the same thing. So XAI, they have a separate page for Colossus, world's largest AI supercomputer. This seems interesting, guys. Don't you think so? They have a separate page for Colossus, our gigafactory of compute. This looks cool. And we are running the world's biggest supercomputer, Colossus, built in 122 days, outpacing every estimate. So it seemed like it was built in record time. It was the most powerful AI training system yet. Then we doubled it in 92 days to 200k GPUs. This is just the beginning. Oh, this is the site of this Colossus, and unprecedented scale. We doubled our compute at an unprecedented rate with the roadmap to 1 million GPUs. Right now they have how much? 200k GPUs. Progress in AI is driven by the compute, and no one has come close to building at this magnitude and speed. This looks is super interesting, guys. So Claude and Anthropic, they basically bought all the compute capacity here at this center, this Colossus center, guys. You see, we read over here, as our agreement with SpaceX means we will use all the compute capacity at the Colossus one data center. This will give us over 300 megawatts of additional capacity to deploy within the month. As this is a game changer. This is a game changer. They posted in detail on their website as well. Let us go and see over there. So higher usage limits, we read through that. Let's try to find something which we didn't come across before on the post. So they say that this gives us access to more than 300 megawatts of new capacity, over 220,000 Nvidia GPUs within the month. So the time frame is within the month. This additional capacity will directly improve capacity for Claude Pro and Claude Max subscribers. Seems like I should get a subscription of Claude straight away. Guys, you tell me in the comments if you have the Claude subscription. I have ChatGPT, the Gemini, Grok, Perplexity. How about you guys? I'm just missing on, I think, this Claude subscription. And then this joins our other significant compute announcements. So they have other agreements as well, up to 5 gigawatt agreement with Amazon, which includes nearly 1 gigawatt of new capacity by the end of 2026. And then they have 5 gigawatt agreement with Google and Broadcom, which will be coming online in 2027. Strategic partnership with Microsoft and Nvidia, that includes 30 billion of Azure's capacity, and then 50 billion in investment in American American AI infrastructure with Fluid Stack. What is Fluid Stack? Leading AI cloud platform for training and inference. So it seems like they provide cloud services to AI labs. So it's basically a hyperscaler. We learned on our live streams what a hyperscaler is. So hyperscaler, let me show you over here. Hyperscalers are massive cloud computing providers, principally AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud, that offers large scale, cost effective data storage and computing infrastructure. So we saw that FluidStack is also a hyperscaler. Since we have been learning, so we are now making the relation with the news that we come across with the already knowledge that we have. And well, that's basically the purpose of doing these live stream, to learn in public actually. Then they say that we train and run Claude on a range of AI hardware, AWS Trainium, Google TPUs, and NVIDIA GPUs, and continue to explore opportunities to bring additional capacity online. So basically, in this AI wars, any company that books more compute capacity, they are gonna be in a better position to, well, like lead the future of AI. So this was like a big news. Just to recap it, Claude and Anthropic, they have partnered with SpaceX to increase the compute capacity, and they are buying all the compute capacity at the Colossus 1 data center, which will give them 300 megawatts of additional capacity. And this is gonna affect the usage rates, and they are doubling Cloud Code's 5-hour rate limits for all the plans, and then also removing peak hour limit reduction on Cloud Code for Pro and Max plans. So this seems like an interesting update.